Thank you so much for the kind words, Aditya. And guys, I think Mr. Lalit Gattani deserved a much, much bigger round of applause. Where are you, Lalit? Is he in the room? I think he's got. He really spoke about such wonderful things, and I think we needed to give him much more energy than what we did. So, there are people here who've done a lot of hard work to give you guys this presentation, to deliver the facts that they have, and for the kind of information that they're sharing, I really request all of you to be a little more enthusiastic. I don't know how many of you were part of my presentation last year, which was about this experiential industry, the size, scale, what are the different parts of the experiential industry. And today's presentation is about decoding the experiential landscape. I'd request for a glass of water if possible here. I'm sorry, I have a bad throat and I will keep pani. So we will try over the next 20 to 25 minutes to decode the experiential landscape. How is it changing? What is the current scenario? What is the future of the experiential landscape in India? How is it that our expectations, the audience's expectations are changing? How is it that brands are perceiving the experiential space? So let me start with a few slides. Who here has attended a large experience and remembers it more than they would remember a film or more than they would remember anything else? And can I see a show of hands, a Diljit Dosanjh concert or any other live experience which has left a more lasting impression than any other form of media? Can I see how many of you have attended a live experience which you believe has left a lasting impression on you? Guys? Okay, right. So that is the power of live experiences. Live experiences leave lasting impressions on our mind. And India today is not just an economy that is growing; it's an emotion that is evolving. We are witnessing a fundamental shift in how Indians spend money, time, and attention. And at the heart of this lies the powerful word experience. Let me see if my clicker is working. So let's talk about what is India to begin with, and then we will talk about the experiences. So India today is the 7th largest country in the world. 54% of our population is below 25 years. We are the 2nd largest consumer population. We are the fastest growing major economy, and we are the 4th largest global economy, which will become the 3rd largest by 2030, as per the current estimates. Okay? So let's try and decode the experiential landscape of India. 65% of this country is below 35. This generation doesn't want things, it wants stories, where culture, scale, and emotion converge. So we are talking about a shift from ownership to participation. So India is experiencing this huge experiential shift. Experiences have now become social currency. A concert, a marathon, a pop-up today says more about you than the car that you drive. In my generation, I'm 76 born, I'm older than most of the people in this room. It was only about the things that you owned. Today, it's about the experiences that you have gathered, right? A decade ago, aspirations meant owning things. Today, aspiration means living stories worth sharing. People don't ask, what did you buy? They ask, what did you experience? From immersive concerts, food festivals, to pop-up museums, marathons, IP-led festivals, fan parks, and weddings. Weddings have turned into multi-day extravaganzas. India is no longer consuming entertainment passively. We want to step inside it. And that is what is changing the experiential economy. So from ownership to participation, concerts, festivals, marathons, pop-ups, as I said, weddings as multi-day productions. It's not that this change has happened today. India was always about experiences. If we talk about our festivals, our weddings, our religious gatherings, even our street food, It's not about the product, it's about the experience. We've always been this way. What has changed? What has changed is the structure, the scale, and the storytelling. The informal has become professional, the cultural has become commercial, and the local has gone global. Between all these things, festivals, weddings, religious gatherings, we have made ourselves the land of experiences. We are today living in the moment economy. We are Instagrammable by design. People don't remember ad spends. They remember moments, photos, stories that they retell. That's the new ROI. Today's Indian consumer, especially Gen Z and millennials, is investing in moments, not memorabilia. A few realities shaping this. Experiences are Instagrammable, shareable, and repeatable. FOMO is a stronger driver than discounts. Community matters more than celebrity. And authenticity beats extravagance. A concert in a fort, a midnight marathon, a wellness retreat, a fandom convention, a brand pop-up that feels like art. These aren't events anymore. They're memories in the making. So experiences are the new status. We are talking about what is interactive, who traveled for a concert, who ran for a marathon. Experiences now signal identity, not just income. The other key shift is that India is going beyond metros. There was a time when the entire experiential economy was limited to just the Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, Calcutta. Today, India is moving beyond metros. The maximum growth is not in these top 3 or 4 cities. It is in Kochi, Guwahati, Jaipur, Coimbatore, Pune. That is the biggest opportunity for our industry. Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities are hosting sold-out concerts. Mr. Gatani is back, and I had started my talk with saying that, you deserve a much louder round of applause than what you got. So guys, a big round of applause. The Prime Minister is certainly our biggest event manager, and our biggest event manager in our fraternity is Lalit Gatani. He was talking about corporate events. Today, the government events business has taught us so much. There was a time when the government events were just about tentage and hangers. Today, it's far more complex than a corporate event. And Lalitji, all the credit goes to you and people like Vipulji and others who have... I waited for this. I waited for this till the time you got back. So really, kudos to you for teaching us all so much about how events can happen and how technology can change the way events happen. So coming back, so I was talking about Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities. They're hosting sold-out concerts. They're building homegrown festivals. They're creating local IPs with national pull. Experiences have become the aspirational democracy. Everybody wants access, and everybody wants to belong. And the real growth is happening beyond the metros. Technology is the silent co-creator, like Lalitji rightly said. So when the beauty about technology is that when it works perfectly, then people don't notice it. If people notice it, that means it's not working perfectly. So technology is supposed to deliver the experience, not deliver a show. Technology has to work perfectly in the background, and that is what its job is. They only need to remember how the experience made them feel. So AR, VR, AI, RFID, cashless, tech backstage, all translates into emotion on stage. All these technologies today, their job is storytelling. Their job is to tell a story effectively. And today, governments and corporates are both using these technologies very effectively. And that is what is fueling the growth of the experiential economy. It isn't about replacing experiences. Technology is not about replacing experiences. It's about amplifying them. From AR, VR walkthrough to AI-led personalization, RFID, facial recognition, cashless ecosystems, hybrid and phygital formats, technology is helping us do one thing better: make the experience seamless, immersive, and memorable. But let's be clear, technology is the tool. Emotion is still the product. So why brands and media care about this? Why should brands and media care about the experiential economy? Because attention can't be forced on anyone. Today, every consumer is bombarded with information from all sides, whether it's social media, print, radio, TV. Every consumer is bombarded. But what really moves them is the power of live experiences. And that is the business that we are in. So attention cannot be forced. Experiences earn attention. Brands must host, not interrupt. A lot of brands in the previous years would just interrupt, that they would interrupt a concert to put their ad. Today, that's not the case. A brand is identified with the experience that it creates. Because attention today is rented, not owned. People skip ads, they block banners, but they show up for experiences. They pay for experiences. Brands that win in India are those that create platforms, not promotions, that build communities, not campaigns, that design moments, not messages. And in the experiential economy, the experience is the brand. So what is the road ahead? India can lead the world in IPs, in sustainability, in inclusivity, not just in bigger events, but better ones. The future of India's experiential landscape will be more inclusive, more immersive, more IP-driven, and more purpose-led. Success won't come from doing just bigger events, but from creating deeper impact. Because long after the lights go and the music fades, what remains is how the people felt. What was the emotion that was left behind? That is what matters. So India is defining the future of live experiences. We are in a place where we are leading the world in the live experiences space. We are not following anybody. We are creating it. And India is poised to be the world leader in live experiences because we are using technology, we have the consumers, we have the manpower, we have the skill sets, and we have the government push, like Lalitji rightly said. The government has done everything that it can to promote this industry. It has launched our Honorable Prime Minister, who we refer to with a lot of love as the country's biggest event manager, has launched these programs. He's spoken about it in his Mann Ki Baat. He's launched Meet in India, Wed in India, Concerts in India, and Visit Incredible India. All this pushes the experiential economy. All this gives a boost to our future. Our business is poised to grow exponentially over the next few years, thanks to all these schemes by the government. Weddings. India hosts the largest, the most lavish weddings. I'm sure you would have all read about the recent weddings at Udaipur and other destinations, where people have spent multi-million-dollar budgets. There have been performances like J-Lo, and of course, our very own homegrown Shah Rukh and Ranbir and everybody else. We have a 1.4 billion population, 30 million diaspora, 60% below 25, a country of millionaires, a 3 trillion economy growing to 10 trillion, the 5th largest economy rising to the 3rd, and the world's largest wedding market. We at EEMA had worked with the government to create a Wed in India movement. So we call it We Do in India. It's called Wed in India. And there was a short film which I'd like to show, which will probably be a minute, that we launched with the government a couple of years back, which was about hosting weddings which were going out of this country, back in the country. And this was an initiative of EEMA as well as the Ministry of Culture. So please have a look at the video. It's called India Says I Do. Volume.
It's your special day. Your chance to craft an unforgettable day. Come, say I do in India, where a wedding is more than a ceremony. It's a time-honored tradition woven with ancient rituals, sacred customs, and limitless love. Where you'll find a treasure trove of backdrops, royal palaces, majestic Himalayas, serene backwaters, pristine beaches, or ancient temples, where every moment is a symphony of colors, where every guest is treated like a god. India says, I do, to fulfill all your dreams of a truly unforgettable celebration. Come, say I do in India.
Incredible India.
Thank you. So friends, the power of experiences is empowering economies across the world. We will be the third largest economy by 2030, and we are on track to becoming a 10 trillion economy by 2032. The world is ready for India. The question is, are we ready to seize this opportunity? Dreaming big, bigger, bolder, and better experiences is what this industry is all about. Thank you. I will end with a very short film, one more film, which is The Voice I'm sure all of us will love, and that is the message of the experiential future, the landscape, experiential landscape of India. Can we please play the film? Volume.
इतिहास का मैं आईना हूं, तहजीब का रंग सुनहरा हूं। गंगा जमुना मेरी आंखें, मैं नए भारत का चेहरा। मैं कल भी था, मैं आज भी हूं, मैं नवयुग का अंदाज भी हूं। सारी दुनिया का घर मुझ में, इस मिट्टी का आदर मुझ में। मैं देशभक्त भी गहरा हूं, मैं नए भारत का चेहरा, मैं नए भारत का चेहरा। मैं बेटी की मुस्कान में हूं, मैं नारी के सम्मान में हूं। मैं बेटी की मुस्कान में हूं, मैं नारी के सम्मान में हूं। विज्ञान में और किसान में हूं, हर वीर में और जवान में हूं। मैं सीमाओं का पहरा हूं, मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूं, मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूं, मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूं। अब चांद पे पांव जमाना है, सूरज से आंख मिलाना है। एक नया सवेरा लाना है, संकल्प नया दोहराना है। न ठहरा था, न ठहरा हूं, न ठहरा था, न ठहरा हूं। मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूं, मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूं, मैं नए भारत का चेहरा हूं, मैं नए भारत का चेहरा।
So the Naye Bharat Ka Chehra is being defined by the experiential economy. Thank you for your time. Thank you.